Hi guys, I'm live. Let me my hair. Thank you. Okay, better. So anyway, I'm doing my hair real quickly. How you guys doing? Um, I don't know. I got a lot of encouragement on my walk yesterday. Um, uh, I was at Costco, and a YouTube star named Lissy, Lyssy. I hadn't heard of her, but I could sniff things out pretty well. She's got like 1 million followers and stuff like that. She's made it and everything. She came up to me in the food court and said, "Jimmy, I love your channel. You do so good on YouTube. Can I please take a selfie with you?" She took a couple selfies with me and said, "Jimmy, don't let anybody make fun of you. You're going to make it someday. I can feel it." And it really encouraged me. And I went back to her again just before I left and said, "Yeah, thank you for that. I've been made fun of since I was in 8th grade." And she said, "So was she." And she said, "Now everybody wants to be her friend, LOL. Isn't that funny?" And I said, "Yeah, that's funny." And I told her, if I make it, I don't want to be a jerk about it. I want to, and I just want to, And she said, "That's right. Stay humble and just do you. That's what I'm going to try to do." And I left. It was nice of her. She was supportive of me. Gave me encouragement. She liked my channel first. Wanted my selfie with me on her phone. I didn't. I'm not. I don't look people up and, "Oh my God, what's your channel?" and blah blah. I don't do that. It just was nice to see her. It was very cool that she did that and came up to me. So thank you, Lissy, if you're watching. If you're not, I'm just saying I'm just giving you good kudos. I'm just saying thank you that you encouraged me like that. Because you know what, I wasn't gonna do this, but since I brought it up, I have a guitar in my hand. I'm not even playing it. I'm doing this instead right this second. The haters may not realize or may realize. Those are the two choices with anything. Yes, no, maybe. I've already been bullied. I've already been laughed at. I was made fun of in 8th grade, physically and verbally. 8th grade is when my dad got his Illuminati thing together, and we went to a different area, and well, it wasn't that great. LOL. We were a new thing. First day at the bus stop, in a new school, 8th grade. Some kid named Chris comes up with a bunch of kids behind him, like they're his entourage. I'm literally sitting on a wall waiting for the bus, knowing I could fall back if he, at any point. But I'm a kid. I don't care. What do I care? He comes up and pushes me and laughs to his friends and does that like several times. Like threatening to hit me over the wall, but never quite hard enough. And I just kept taking it. And he'd laugh to his friends and push me again and laugh to his friends. "You enjoying this pudge? LOL." Just kidding. Not. No, just kidding. And then in high school a few years later, I was my high school paid me $3 an hour to tutor other kids in my school in math. That was my second job. My first job was my paper route, but the first job was my paper. The second job was my high school gave me $3 an hour to tutor kids that were struggling in math and all that. Guess who one of my first students was that I was getting paid $3. $3 an hour wasn't bad in the 80s, by the way. At least not more than it is now. And guess who one of my first students was? It was Chris. And how do you think the scenario went? Well, I just said, "Let's do it, Chris." I didn't treat him any differently. I didn't put his face in it. And he looks up at me like with this look like, "You're not going to put me in my place?" And I just gave him a look like, "No, you're good." That's how he treated the guy that bullied me in 8th grade, mercilessly, and I did not return it. When it was my turn to show him who was who, and I didn't do it. And then one other thing happened in 8th grade that was notable. I remember I got on the bus one day. You had buses to take you to school, and I got on the bus, and some kid from the very back row said, "Did you do your homework, study boy?" And half the bus, if not more, just starts laughing at me because I just got called study boy by a cool kid in the back of the bus. And guess what I did? I go up to like the second to the front row and sit by some nerd or whatever, just to have a place to sit. And I sat there while half the bus was still laughing at me and calling about me being study boy because I was smart. You get that? Haters, I've been there, and I'm still here. And somehow you think, you either don't know how I was bullied, is that the case? Now you do. Or do you think your bullying is so bad that I can't take yours, but I took what I just said? Because you're so much badder and tougher and worse than those kids were, right? LOL? Okay, well, maybe. Anyway, I didn't mean to go off on that tangent. That wasn't my intention, and now I'm not doing it. That just came out. I'm sorry if I, but it came up, you know. The girl encouraged me and said, "Don't let anybody laugh at you, Jimmy. You're great." So, okay, thank you, Lissy. I appreciate that. I really do, Lissy. It kind of made my day. I said it made my couple hours, but that was maybe an understatement. It still's making my day. It still makes me feel good that you said that to me, Lissy. Thank you. Okay. Here we go. Let's do this. Good sound here, right, guys? I didn't mean to be dramatized. I'm not trying to be drama king here. I'm sorry if that was like too much. You know, well, it just came out of me. I'm sorry. So what's something positive? In fact, there is that too. You know, there is the positive. Believe it or not, LOL. I just had a rhythm breakthrough that the Navigator helped me get, and I've already said it, so I don't need to say it every time I go live. But it was a rhythm breakthrough, and I have 4/4 beat in my head almost all the time now. I listen to Randy Rhoads, Ozzy Osbourne, and I'm hearing rhythms that just went over my head all my life. Randy didn't always play in 4/4. He'd do 4/4, then do a 3/4, just for one measure, and then go back to 4/4. You can't just know scales to do Randy. You have to know his rhythm structures. There's 3 in there. Oh, sorry about that. It's subtle because it wasn't just 1, 2, 3 for the whole time. He just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. There's 3s in there. It's not just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And that's subtle. And if you're not on top of your rhythm game, you can't get Randy. I mean, yes, he's great with scales, and yeah, he played fast and cool and brilliantly, and nice songs, but his rhythm wasn't just, if you know 4/4, you're good. There's 3s in there, but he'd love to do that kind of thing. 3 and 4 make 7, so technically you could call it going from 4/4 to 7/4 at times, or you can think of it as 4/4 with a 3/4 stuck in there. That's cool stuff. But I have a beat in me all the time now, and I did Body Language from Hot Space 1981 album. That song, I heard that song on the radio. It's like it got me. Freddie was so ahead of his time and so out there and I never forgot that song and didn't hear it for 30 or 40 years. And then I just thought I want to do it, so I had the CD. I learned it, thought about it for a couple of days, and did it. And I'm more rhythmic now. I did my take this after that today. I did Cliffs of Dover, and I did Running with the Devil and Eruption. Now, Eruption is just a solo, and Cliffs of Dover still has rhythm, and I tried to keep the rhythm good. And when I did Running with the Devil, I kept the rhythm good, I think. I wasn't just trying to play the notes and get through them. I was making sure it sounded good rhythmically. And if I have to miss a note to keep the beat, I'll miss a note and keep the beat, because the beat's most important. You have to be able to tap your foot or you're not listening to anything. I'm better at that. Even that's rhythmic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. That's 4 with some 3s stuck in there. Those are the back so you guys can see me. I don't mean to be perfectionist about my phone and what I look like, but here I am. When I'm playing lead, I want to make it a little rhythmic too. It's notes, but you can kind of hear a beat. And Pudge and people that call me rhythmless guy proves that. 7/4 time, or 7/8 depending on height. Probably 7/8. Always playing with my guitar with my Allen wrench. Is more than one Allen wrench. That was sloppy. Sorry. At least I know what sounds good and what doesn't. I may not always sound good, but I know when I don't. This isn't my favorite guitar either. This guitar isn't really my favorite, but it's electric, and I have it out in the studio where I keep it outside the house, and people break in might take it. So I don't want my best guitar in this studio here. Dang, baby. Raise that sucker. I gotta get the action right and all that other stuff. By the way, there was a crank person I had to block that made me think she was Candy Swan. It was really Pudge, and he got my number now. 951-965-3512. That's my number. Call it. I don't care. Hi, Pudge. Yeah, I'm going to answer that. Really? Guitar might have just disconnected. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, call me all you want. Just hide your number and call me all day. I don't care. Whatever. Do your thing, guys. Aren't you cool? Guitar is actually dying. It's actually losing its contact here. I may have to get my other guitar next time I go live down here. Or in here. Okay, my guitar is dying. I love you guys. Peace, rock and roll.